What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on Dirthead. So today I wanted to go over one of my absolute favorite mods on my Jeep, and this is one of the first things I've done to both of my JKs. So this one is just one of the very first things I think of. It's a super important thing to do, especially if you want to run bigger tires, and if you want to keep a lower lift. This is something that's going to be necessary, and that is going to be your fenders. Super important. Let's go over them, guys. So these fenders here are the KBD Fenders, and I will say it right now, these are my all-time favorite Jeep fenders. Please excuse the dirty garage. All-time favorite. Now what's nice about these is they're a polyurethane, so they will bend back to place, and I have bent these on trees before. They go right back to form, so that's nice. You're not tearing up any body panels or anything like that. Also, they look super aggressive. They come out about just as far as this little, whatever this doohickey is right here for the stock fenders. So it comes out to about right there. I've been meaning to cut that off actually. But as you can see, it sits pretty narrow, which I super enjoy the narrow look. It just looks super badass. And if you go back here to the rear, also a very similar look. It's a very narrow fender, and it cuts off right here. So this is a super nice set of fenders, and what's nice about these two is they come in at a super good price. Super a lot, but I'm just very happy with these fenders, so I highly recommend them for anyone. The price, I believe, comes in right around 300 bucks for all four, which is a great price. Hard to find fenders that are quality for that price range. So that's not bad at all. You can get it on either Amazon or get it on KBD's website. It does take about 3 to 4 weeks to ship to you, so that's something to keep in mind as well. The mounting on these is super simple as well. Let me show you the mounting on these. So another one of the reasons I chose these fenders is because there's no drilling at all required. So as you can see, all you need is a Phillips head. I use just a impact with a Phillips head on here, but they have these little inserts back here. What you do is you put them up to the hole and you put the fender on, and once you put the fender on, you drill this in and it actually expands the fitting that is behind here. So it's a super easy install, no drilling, no modification required, and it looks absolutely sick. Now for the inner fenders, I honestly really enjoy the inner fenders being the stock ones that I just cut to fit. So right down here, I just cut it right where it needed to be cut all the way around. What's nice about this is I can take that bolt and that bolt off and take this fender completely off to work however I need to in here. That's gonna come super in handy when I'm doing my PSC power steering pump, cooler, and reservoir. Because then I can just zip this off in 2 minutes and it's done. A lot of the aftermarket ones, you have to take off multiple different bolts. There's nut certs. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. They do look better, don't get me wrong, the looks are better, and I'm sure they're probably a little more functional, but these work. There's nothing wrong with this, and cutting them took about 2 minutes. Another very nice thing about these fenders is that they are paintable, so if you wanted to paint them, they include instructions on how to paint the polyurethane on here, so you can do that if you'd like to, and you can color match them. Now I did not touch them at all. After about a year, they fade just a little bit. It's honestly nothing to be concerned with, and I'm not upset about it at all. It's very minimal. If I ever wanted to paint it, I could. Coming in at 300 bucks, it's too big of a steal. I believe for an extra 20 or so bucks, you can actually get the LED side markers in here, which I honestly didn't really care about, so I did not go with that option. Coming in at 300 bucks, guys, these fenders are a steal, and you can beat them up and they will come back for more, which is another super nice part about these fenders, is they'll just bend right back to place. They won't cause any body damage. So I'm very happy with these fenders. They are surprisingly sturdy for a polyurethane. So they actually, if you grab them and shake them, they do feel like a steel or aluminum fender. They are very sturdy. So if you're worried about floppiness, that is nothing to worry about on these. They're very sturdy. But I'm very happy with these. I get compliments all the time on these fenders, all the time. So if you are in the market for some fenders, I would highly recommend the KBD Fenders. The narrowness of them gives you enough room to run some big tires, and if you want to run a lower lift with some giant tires, you are going to need some fenders. So I would definitely look into the KBD. Now, as for the rear, I am not running any Ender fenders. I didn't really like the look of any of them on the market, so I just ended up taking them out. I've been very happy with this. They work just fine. They look really nice without those without the fender liners in there with these KBD fenders, so I'm very happy with that. As you can see, they sit pretty far out with these -38 wheels and 37, so very happy about the look of these. I don't think I'm ever going to put Ender fenders in here. Possibility of maybe painting this background black just to kind of match it out, but I'm very happy with this so far. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. I just wanted to do a quick video on these fenders because I realized I hadn't done one yet, and I'm very happy with these fenders, so I definitely wanted to do a video on them. I am doing my PSC pump, reservoir, and cooler this weekend. It's actually going to be here tomorrow, so there will be a video on that coming before the end of the weekend, so definitely tune in for that. But as always, please like and subscribe for more Jeep and off-road content. If you have any questions about these fenders, drop them down below. Make sure to visit KBD's website to get your order in. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one.